Hi, welcome to Nanyang Education's Primary School Problem Sum series, where we go through upper primary problem sum techniques. In this video, we'll be covering the last part of our series, equal concept. This is the first video, fractions, and we'll go through the basic techniques for this topic. Under our problem sum technique playbook, we have gone through the 9 different techniques previously, so feel free to look through the rest of our previous videos. So for this video, the lesson plan will be as such. First, we cover a basic question with a step-by-step guide. Next, we have another basic question for you to attempt on your own. And lastly, to really test your understanding, we have an intermediate question for you to try on your own. Without further ado, let's jump right in. So Adam had $20. Half of his money is equals to 2/5 of Brian's money. How much money did Brian have? So our first step would be to draw a model. With both Adam and Brian's money, we equate half of Adam's to 2/5 of Brian's. So we draw a model as such. Adam will be split into 2, and Brian, his money will be split into 5. And we have to make sure that 2 parts of Brian's is equals to 1 part of Adam. Now we can let 1 unit equals to 1/5 of Brian. Then half of Adam would be 2 units. This should be quite obvious because our model. So now with all this in place, we can find 1 unit. So let's see, they give us the total money Adam had, which is $20, and that will be 2 unit times 2, which is 4 units. So 1 unit equals to 5. Now we can solve for how much money Brian had. Looking at our model, Brian obviously has 5 units of money, so that is 5 times $5, giving us $25. So that's the answer. Brian had $25. So now let's do a recap. Our first step is to draw a model for the 2 variables. Next, while comparing the 2 models, we have to ensure that the numerators are equal, and we define that as our units, as what we did in the question previously. Now step 3 is using the models and the information given, we can find the value of this 1 unit. And finally, we can solve the question. So now that we have learned how to do the questions, let's attempt another one. Candace had 36 jewels. 1/3 of Denise's jewels is equals to 1/4 of Candace's. How many more jewels did Candace have than Denise? Feel free to pause the video and attempt the question first. You can resume once you're ready. Alright, so our first step is to draw the model for Candace and Denise. 1/3 of Denise is equals to 1/4 of Candace, which would be 1 unit. So Candace will have 4 units in total, and Denise will have 3 units in total. So now, we can find that Candace 36 is 4 units. So 1 unit is equals to 9. Denise has 3 units, which is equals to 9 times 3, and that will give us 27. So that's our answer. Denise had 27 jewels. Now let's try an intermediate difficulty question. Grace and Henry had some popcorns. 4/5 of Grace's popcorns is equals to 2/3 of Henry's. It was known that they had a total of 121 popcorns. So how many popcorns did Henry have? Feel free to pause the video and attempt the question first, and you can resume once you're ready. Alright, so now let's draw a model for Grace. We split her popcorns up into 5, and now let's draw Henry's. We split his popcorns up into 3, and we notice that since 4/5 of Grace is equals to 2/3 of Henry's, like as such, we can let 1/5 of Grace be 1 unit. That way, 1/3 of Henry's will be 2 units. It's quite obvious because of our model. So now Grace's total is 5 units, and Henry's total will be 2 units times 3, 6 units. So the total the two of them have will be 5 units plus 6 units, 11 units. This is, as the question tells us, 121. So how many popcorns did Henry have? We first find out that 1 unit is 121 divided by 11, and we get 11. So Henry's 6 units is equals to 6 times 11, 66. So that's our answer. Henry had 66 popcorns. Did you get it? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!